Hey, what's on guys? My name is Brad. Welcome back to another Duel Links video. Welcome back to another Duel Links ranked PvP video. We have 2 live duels today for you guys after this deck explanation, so stay tuned for those. This is the type of deck I wanted to play in Duel Links since 5D Synchros were announced. A very quick, very nice Synchro spam deck. Of course, we have a fairly decent, fairly broad lineup of Synchro monsters. Of course, we are running things like Powering the Zectron just so it can't be destroyed. Our maidies are pretty self-explanatory, and one problem I have with this deck is we don't have enough extra deck zones, which, if those leaks are to be believed, then that could be remedied in the future, and this deck would very nicely benefit from that. So that's always something to look forward to. The deck definitely needs more slots. Like there's multiple times when I really want like a second Armades or a second Junk Destroyer, rather than going into Starless Dragon, which, you know, I might take out, but then things like Starlight Road won't work as well, and the deck is literally just focused on summoning these Synchro monsters and going for big amounts of damage plays, especially with things like Wheeleder, which lets you pop a card when it's Synchro summoned, and, you know, Tracker making, even like Tracker can make, in Zectron, a 3100 attack point monster, which means it's pretty much an out to Ancient Gears, which is kind of crazy in its own right. So unless they, of course, they have the field spell on the field and they get it to 33, but by like with Reactor Dragon by itself, it's an out to Reactor Dragon, which is really nice. And so this whole deck is just focused on bringing these guys out. We have a ton of stool cards in here, you know, Canadia's pretty self-explanatory at this point, Floodgate as well, running Deep Prison just because we can, and I'm pretty sure I've got some replays, you would have seen those already, involving Deep Prison. Like, when it comes up, it's a very clutch card because people don't expect you to be running it. Like, from what I've seen on the ladder, and I'm only in Plat, not many people have been running Deep Prison. They've been running like Wall of D's and Canadias, the kind of standard lineup of stuff, and so it's been very nice to play with a deck that has been so fun, and I think I've only lost one time out of like 10 or 15 duels with this deck that I've played, so it's pretty decent. It's definitely not perfect, and I'm sure the ratios could be improved, like maybe you want to ditch out one Wheeleder and try and put in some more spell cards, or maybe you want to focus more so on the Junk Synchron aspect and drop that down to 2 and just keep focusing on Wheeleder. Like there's a lot of room in this deck, and you don't even really need, in all honesty, Junk Synchron. Like you can just do Synchron with Tracker. Wheeleder just gets you into those level 6s and getting that free pop on the field much easier. So that's literally my little quick explanation of the deck. Apologies if it's a bit rushed. I want to get this video out to be as short as possible for you guys. So enjoy the duels, and I will see you towards the end of the video. Evo's theme from the UK, a fellow Brit. Platinum rank 1. Yeah, we're in Plat, you know. Shoot me. Jaden versus the Keys. Oh, okay, please. Please be like a generic hero player. That'd be great. And losing will lose a rank. Yeah, we did just lose before this game. Well, grows in the graveyard. Nothing confirmed with Jaden's skill. It's probably going to be that miracle draw one that gets him polygreed. A ton of back row though, that's not nice, and oof. I mean, as far as like starting hands go, it's not terrible. I'm gonna set bad, like, that was a really hard decision actually, because Starlight Road would have been really good if he has something to blow up multiple back row. But we'll see what it is. We'll see if he like flips something up, activates an effect. Okay, Laval Forest Sprite. And Laval Miller. You just gonna deal like some teeny tiny damage? No, gonna Synchro Summon. For Armades, Keeper of Boundaries. Forest Sprite's effect activates, gonna activate Bad Aim. Oh, you should not have done that. You should not have done that, mate. Oh. Dust Flame Blast, what does this do? Banish all Laval monsters in your graveyard. Destroy any number of cards on the field up to the number of monsters banished this card's activation. So like, I should have, that would have been a prime moment for Starlight Road. That was a really hard decision actually, because Starlight Road would have been really good if he has something to blow up multiple back row. Oh, that'd have been insane. And Psychic Tracker, there we go. So we pulled into the combo. That's not too bad. Normal U. He has a Canada or something back there. Like, regardless of whether we summon this or not, we're kind of good, I'd like to think. I don't know whether I should attack or not. I'm going to summon in Zektron. Just because, why not? Why not summon a big powerful monster and risk, you know, it getting Canadiated or floodgated? Bad aim. Countering with the bad aim, summoning out the Paleozoic Canadian from the graveyard is this going to be an OTK? Be really, really cool if it is, but I have a feeling that back row is going to be a trap hole. No Miracles. No, it's an Econ. Wow. Okay. Putting you to defense, that doesn't make too much sense. Should I be worried about that? I think I should be worried about that. Why would you do that? Reinforcements. What does this do? It's the one that lets him get a warrior, right? Return a card to the deck. Adds Laval warrior. He can target one of his banished Laval, special summon it. Okay, so maybe now I should be worried because he's going to get Forest Sprite out and he's going to Synchro for a level 6 and then he's going to get a pretty beefy, very beefy Laval Dragon out. Or not, he's going to scoop. Okay, so that was a very, I guess he couldn't really do anything. That was nice. Yeah, that was a very interesting start to that duel. I'll give that one. Yami Marek. Oh, please don't be like some shadow game tilt, please. You know what would be nice right now, actually? A Wing Dragon of Ra deck. Like, I'm pretty sure in one of like the in one of the replays, if I put it in this video, Life Point Boost Alpha, so that kind of leads credits to it being that or just being generic stall. I think in one of the replays I put in this video, if I even recorded it, someone tried to make a God card deck with that new skill from the event, the one that gives you a Fiend Sanctuary, so that's kind of cool. But let's see, we've got bad aim sets, so we can kill something if it happens. Galaxy Cyclone, targeting the wrong one. Why? If it targeted Canada, that'd been fine, because then we could have, you know, at least later on played bad aim, brought Canada back. But, okay, that's fair. Setting one face down, what are you going to do? Because we can... Please, Tuna. Thank you. Thank you. So we can go right now into... We can go into Charged Warrior right now. Like, right this second, we can go Charged Warrior. Or we can do the ballsy play again, which I quite like doing. I quite like the ballsy play with this deck. That was Sangan. You're waiting for something, so like it assumes that he has something there, but like I'm just gonna do it anyway because YOLO. YOLO in 2019, by the way. Summon Junk Destroyer and go and try and destroy those two back rows. Sangan, of course, getting a search off as well is always appreciated. Hopefully that's a Canada. If that's a Canada, we're good because it still means we still have a monster. Amazoness Onslaught, not going to be doing much, just... Okay, actually might do. Psychic. We should probably go for... Let's go for Psychic Wielder. Just so we can get a pop next turn if we need it. And then, you know, Onslaught's going to get Paladin back. I assume, yeah, Chaining 3. Onslaught's going to get Paladin back to the field. That's okay. And we don't really need to do anything else apart from just straight attacking. A lot of people playing like Amazoness Stall Life Point Boost Alpha today. Like I came across someone earlier today that in one of the duels I recorded, which probably won't be like a dedicated duel in this video, that was running Fortress Warrior as well, which wasn't a fun deck to go against. I'll tell you that. Amazoness Heirloom. Okay, so like clearly we're gonna turn our thing on and just like Canada the shit out of this, yeah. Like, sorry, bye-bye Heirloom, thank you, goodbye. It was nice knowing you, but we're gonna summon out our summon out a level 6, probably gonna go for that, you know, that piercing damage. And, oh, another scoop, thank you. What defense is that, by the way? 1500, so we'd have got what? It would have gone to 23,000, 1500, so we would have been close to getting the OTK on that one. But, again, another very easy, very straightforward duel. Loving this deck. Or Grizzly Graveyard versus Ancient Gears most likely. Huh, okay, that's actually a trash hand. Like, we've got Wheeleder, which we could right away go into, like, Insectron. I'm just gonna set Wheeleder and set Cyclone and pass and see if Crow is actually playing AGs, because, okay, yeah. Because kind of regardless of what happens now, like, they'll play Gear Town, yep, okay, play Gear Town, probably play Planet Pathfinder, search out another one, or not. So we've got something to kill our back row with. Ancient Gear Wyvern gonna search out for a second, they'll probably search out for Ancient Gear Golem. No, for Fortress, wow, okay. So make it so his monsters can't be targeted, that's pretty good, we'll be fine with that. Wyvern straight attacking into that, okay, so we're kind of okay as long as that back row isn't anything too overimposing. Got a Sangan as well for searching, that's not too bad, right. Let's Cyclone that. It was an Econ. So we can kill Wyvern. And we should probably kill Castle and discard Droid, special one energy gear, monster behind a graveyard, also you can special one monster versus turn, eesh. We can do quite a lot actually, I think. So we can normal summon Sangan, special Wheeleder, special Tracker. No, okay, we can see it. It's gonna be like Insectron's our best bet, I think. Normal summon Tracker, special out Wheeleder, and then Synchro out for our powered Insectron, which I wouldn't have found out. You know, wouldn't have found out this was a decent card without like Dan's community post talking about it. So big props to Dan there. So Insectron attack, we're gonna use Insectron. Wheeleder's going to pop the Wyvern. And now we got a good amount of damage on board. It's now just whether he can get over Insectron, which I think is pretty easy with Ancient Gears. Okay, straight ending his turn, that's... Right, the Canadia's nice. That back row to me tells me he doesn't have something, unless it's an Econ, which it might be. In which case I should have played Sangan in attack. No, Wild Tornado, wow, okay. To blow up the Ancient Gear Fortress, which lets him special summon out from his hand or grave. Whoa! Okay, well, he's getting the double Ancient Gear summon out, that's not good. So Reactor Dragon's coming out. No. If this card was tribute summoned, blah blah blah. If this card attacks... Okay, right, so we have the Canadia to pop you into defense right away, which means we can get over it with Insectron. So hopefully Crowler doesn't draw into an Ancient Gear, like another Ancient Gear. Because, okay, one back row, cool. Gonna wait battle phase, now do Canadia on that. So that's in 3000 defense. Hopefully Crowler has nothing here. Okay, there's Tracker. Then we can special summon Tracker. We can't do anything with it, because keep forgetting that Assault... Wait, why does Assault Warrior not work? Oh yeah, it's not a tuner, is it? Yeah. Wow. Big brain combo there. Tagging to that with that, and that should, unless it's a thing. Yes, there we go. Our first win of the day. Thankfully, it wasn't a Mirror Force. That would have been pretty bad if it really was.